Andersen.
Alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to Channel Anderson and welcome back to Project Mars Red C55 here. Last update we got on it, well, you guys saw the valve cover video, but we actually started our rear man seal job and today we're here to finish that. We finally got our new rear cover. Our old one is right here, and we decided to do this because there's basically pitting on where the rear man seal sits, and I just wasn't going to be happy with that. It was going to be in the back of my mind no matter what. So I got a fresh one, and I actually already put the rear man seal in, and I did it the very DIY way. So if you're following Mercedes technique, you're supposed to use like a pretty expensive tool to do this that basically mounts to the crank itself, and then it, you know, slides in perfect, like little, I don't know, outer piece or outer cylinder that basically wedges this down evenly and into the right spot. But if you're like me, then you just use a piece of flat wood, a hammer, and a piece of wood underneath. So I basically just got it started with the little plastic ring by hand, and then from there just leveled it out, basically changing my directions every once in a while, and I've got it just below flush now, and that's where you want it. So we are pretty much good to go there. I already tested it with some light behind it, making sure that we didn't see anything coming past the seal. Just, I don't know, an easy way to check, and we should be good. So now what we're gonna do, by the recommendation of my good friend Josh over Mercedes Swap Shop, he's done a bunch of these, and I asked him what's the easiest way to get this thing on. He said just silicone it up, get the rear man seal in the cover before that, and then when you're ready to slide it on, just put a little bit of oil on the crankshaft itself and on the inner side of the seal, and that way we can just slide it on and press down all of our silicone. So that is what I'm going to do, but I haven't cleaned off the engine side yet, luckily, because this is brand new. It's all ready to go. Just brake clean it real quick and then throw our silicone on it. But I still need to do the engine side. So let's go check down there and see what we got to finish up. All right, guys, go ahead and hop under. I just got done cleaning up all the bolts. Just took a brass brush to them and made sure there was no leftover like big chunks of silicone or anything. And when they go back in, I use a little bit of blue Loctite on each one. But let's see where we left off down here. Oh yeah, grab my light. All right, so it's not too much silicone, to be honest, on here, but I'm just gonna go around, scrape this off, get it nice and brake cleaned, and yeah, should be good to go. It's gonna take a little bit, so might time lapse you guys. All right, guys, honestly don't know how much you're gonna be able to see, but got my little bib set up here so nothing big's gonna fall into the oil pan, and I'm just gonna go around and try to get the big chunks here. Of course, I got a worn out plastic blade. It's gonna be annoying. Alright, guys, so basically I've reverted to sitting in the tunnel here. So, this is my view, and this is the work I'm doing. Got about a quarter of it clean right now. Little by little scraping. I'm gonna try to scrape as much as I off, big chunks. Go in here with a vacuum after and brake clean and wipe it all down. So much fun. Alright, you guys, well, workout for the neck and the back, but she's all clean. I'm gonna go ahead and brake clean it now. Vacuum out all the little tidbits here and there. Get it nice and prepped for the silicone. Alright, guys, got this ready to start putting our silicone on. I just did a nice proper clean down, a little bit of brass brushing on the mating surface. I think from factory they want you to do like 800 grit sandpaper, then 1000 grit sandpaper. I just try to make sure it was super clean. So that should be good. Bolts are ready over there. Yeah, pretty much only thing left to it is putting the silicone on for this. I got two options I could use, either the Ultra Black or the Right Stuff Black, which is just a quicker, kind of thicker version of that. So I think I'm going to use this stuff, to be honest, just because it dries a lot faster and it's not as I don't know, liquidy as the Ultra Black is. So I'm going to try this out, see how it goes. I got a bunch of these nozzles, so let me get this put on here and I'll show you guys what it looks like after. Alright, you guys, well, definitely overdid it on the silicone, but that's alright. It's just gonna splurge out of the spots that it will, but who cares. Yeah, it's on here. I'm gonna go ahead and get this mounted now. Don't know if I will have you guys on camera for that. I'll try to put the camera down now, see what you can see, but I might have to be tucked up in there, so catch you in a second. Alright guys, well, job complete. That was kind of treacherous, but ended up working out. If you're gonna try this method, you basically have to like hold the inner flaps of the inner side of the rear main seal. My best strategy I found was try to get the bottom lip started first and then just kind of like work your way around it and get all of the lip to tuck over the crank, and then it'll just easily slide back. And besides that, yeah, torque the bolts down to 8 Newton meters. Just kind of do, you know, inside out and star pattern. So those are all cranked down. Definitely had a good amount of sealant leaked out the bottom, so I just kind of went over with my finger, try to level it out a little bit. But overall, I think we're in good shape. I'll definitely give it a test start once I get the flywheel and everything on it, before I bolt up the transmission, just to make sure we got no leaks, but I think we're okay. So first time doing this job, not bad. Now that I've done it once, I could probably do it a lot better the next time, but still, I think we're in pretty good shape. Well, that said, it is about 1 in the morning right now. I waited way too long today to do this. Overall, I think just this portion right now probably took me half an hour, 45 minutes, being tedious. But yeah, hopefully part 1 and part 2 help you out. Maybe part 2 right now figures out a different method for you to try this. But yeah, at least it's done now. Got it all tidied up, and we can move forward with the rest of our manual swap job, which is a completely different video series than this. And if you just happen to stumble upon my channel for this rear main seal job, check out some other videos. Maybe you'll like previous manual swaps, or you can stay tuned for this thing to be 6-speed swapped. So that's it, guys. Thank you all for watching. I will catch you on the next one. Peace.